Hello, welcome back. It is Thursday. I'm recording this on Monday after I've done the two WWE episodes you would have watched on Monday and Tuesday, which would have gone out. They're going out on they're going out on this day. So this is Thursday, the 10th of October. And you can see we're more or less quite a few weeks ahead. Now, for the next 4 weeks, I'm going to be doing it as if we pre-taped 4 episodes of Impact Wrestling from one venue like Impact does in real life. Bound Glory is going to be coming from the UK, so is Impact Wrestling, and we've taped all episodes of Impact for the next 4 weeks inside Epic Studios. Because of that, certain wrestlers who are not hired by any companies have been brought in because those companies are not in the game. WAW isn't for some reason. IPW UK isn't for a reason. So you may know some of these wrestlers, you may not. Charles Crawley, he works for Fallen Star Wrestling and many great companies. He's a brilliant wrestler. Absolutely adore Charles Crawley. Joe Fix, or Big Joe, he was, I think he was in CZW's Tournament of Death, or he was in something in America. He's been getting himself over. Brad Slay and Brad O'Brien. Brad Slay was a part of a tag team with Kip Sabian, who's in WAW. Of course, Kip Sabian is now in AEW. Brad O'Brien is a WAW wrestler. Alex Young is a WAW wrestler. Carnoir, you may know him from IPW UK. Quite a done. Jimmy Starr is the owner and promoter of Falling Star Wrestling. And Vilman, of course, a WAW wrestler. But be aware that some of these wrestlers are probably going to end up being signed to Impact Wrestling. I know they're not the best, but definitely Charles Crawley is going to get a permanent contract after tonight if he'll sign. In a terrible pre-show match, Charles Crawley, Joe Fix, Brad Slayer, Brad O'Brien defeat Alex Young, Carnoir, Jimmy Starr, and Vilman in 8:27. When Charles Crawley defeated Vilman by pinfall, I have a lot of plans for him. Brad O'Brien 28, Brad Slayer 31. Brad Slayer, you're probably getting signed then. Joe Fix 26, Charles Crawley 25, Vilman 25, Jimmy Starr 26, Carnoir 24, Alex Young 27. Vilman in Rumble and Performance. Vilman, you're probably getting signed because you're improved straight away. They're very young. Charles Crawley's only 21 in game. Vilman's 21. So the younger ones, Jimmy Starr probably won't get a permanent contract. Not being able to Jimmy Starr. He's a great heel worker in, Fallen Star. He's been, he's a very nice guy in real life as well. I've got him on Facebook. I won't do his real name, and he's brilliant. But I haven't got anything for him to do. I've got plans for. I've got things I could do with Charles Crawley and his character and stuff. Welcome to the show. But in a poor pre-show match, Rosemary, Madison Rain, Jordan Grace, Beth Phoenix, and April Brooks defeat Awesome Kong, Havoc, Ohio, Kiera Hogan, Michelle Morgan, and Sienna in 7:15 when Jordan Grace defeated Michelle Morgan by pinfall. April Brooks 51. Okay, James Davis, who we brought in for a one-night only deal, works extremely well with James Don Callis, and I was trying him out to see if he would do all right on the commentary table. So I'm thinking about bringing him in permanently as a colour commentator for the company when I bring it back Explosion next week. April Brooks 51, Beth Phoenix 35, Jordan Grace 33, Madison Rain 42, Rosemary 37, Sienna 32, Michelle Morgan 33, Kiera Hogan 32, Havoc Ohio 37, Awesome Kong 42. Beth Phoenix from Rumble Flying in Performance 43D. I'm just trying to work out what's going on then. I don't know what's going on there. In a pre-show bout, we've had Subpar Wrestling and Little Heat. Kenta, Willie Mack, Falabar, and David Starr defeat Brian Pillman Jr., Jaden Scar, Falling Star Wrestling, Snare is WAW, and Ace Austin in 6:26. When David Starr defeats Snare by pinning the product placement, I swear he's WAW. I might be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that because Willie Mack's off his game. Ace Austin's not suited. Blah blah blah. David Starr 32, Falabar 31. Willie Mack 38, Kenta 57, Ace Austin 27, Snare 27, Jaden Scar 26, Brian Pillman 30. No appearance. Jaden Scar's in a tag team with a guy called Jack Hammer in Falling Star Wrestling. Jack Hammer isn't in the game. Very upset about that, but my plan of doing a local to global on this save has come to fruition now. It'll probably be a UK company hiring all these good people I like. A terrible feature match, Sue Young, Ty Valkyrie, and the Undead Maid of Honor defeat Tessa Blanchard, Talon Dashwood, and Scarlett Bordeaux in 6:47 when Ty Valkyrie defeats Scarlett Bordeaux by the road fell out. Scarlett Bordeaux 19, Talon Dashwood 41, Tessa Blanchard 29, the Undead Maid of Honor 27, Ty Valkyrie 37, and Sue Young 27. No work wins 33 plus. If we get anything better than that tonight, I'm not too bothered about ratings tonight, to be quite honest. In a decent brief match, Young Bucks and the Deans defeat the Lucha Brothers in the North in 8:09. When Cody Deaner defeated Ethan Page by pinfall, then mullet butt. Jake Deaner 39, Cody Deaner 33, Matt Jackson 65, Nick Jackson 62, Josh Alexander 34, Ethan Page 31, Ray Phoenix 64, Pentagon Jr. 60, Noah Chris 52D+. In the future ad of Power Wrestling a Little Heat, the Rascals, Rents, Train, Dez defeat Drago, MJF and Tetsuya Naito in 4:55, and Trey defeated Naito by from the Meteora. Dez 45, Trey 30, Rents 41, Tetsuya Naito 47, Maxwell Jacob 3rd, number 35, Drago 30, no work improvements 42D. In the Paul Preacher match, Killer Cross and Moose defeat LAX in 6:28 when Killer Cross defeated Santana by pinfall. There's a reason why this is. Santana 38, Ortiz 35, Moose 35, Killer Cross 28, no work improvements 35E+. And we open up the night with 62C in England. And AJ comes down to the ring and goes, "We want to thank the Knight family for letting us use Epic Studios for the next 4 weeks of Impact Wrestling." Of course, we'd have to go and really speak to Ricky Knight very nicely, because he runs Norwich and we get annoyed. Thanks, Ricky. You see, we're coming back to the UK to bring the best action we can in 4 weeks. It's Bound for Glory on Live and Impact Plus from the UK. Why? If you watch our Impact exclusive match on YouTube, you'll get to see great UK talents that have been ignored. And then before you can finish, Nick comes out and goes, "Shut up. Shut up, AJ. Last night you beat me. Well done. But don't go pampering to the crowd. We might be in Norwich, England for the next 4 weeks. And Bound for Glory might be happening in the UK. This is a battle. And I've been waiting for AJ. Wait for AJ. Iron Man match, 30 minutes. And AJ goes, "Sure. You're on, but next you're going to have to face Europe's largest heavyweight wrestler, Bulk." And he goes, "Nick, oh sure, fine, AJ, you got someone tonight. Just up your street. Hallows the Clown." Now, Bulk works for Falling Star Wrestling and is also working for, at the moment, with WAW. So we've got a 30-minute Iron Man match happening at Bound for Glory, as AJ Styles will be taking on Nick Nemeth. There's some big compilations going on over the course of the next few weeks because of something that Sami Callihan has done, and we'll find out what that is later. And Nick Nemeth, in a decent match, Nick Nemeth defeated Bulk in 7:49 by pinfall zigzag. Bulk had a room falls 26, Nick Nemeth 58. Nick Nemeth in performance, not bad. The reason I put Bulk on the card, I know he wouldn't do it, be a very good wrestler, not being able to book because he's an independent star in England. But, you know, he's from Norwich. Okay, he lives in Sheringham, which is on the coast. I know where he lives, I know him really well. He has a little dog. He's a really nice guy. But I wanted to have him, not on the pre-show, I wanted to have him on the main show. You may watch the Impact Wrestling 1970 mod, where he's actually a part of the tag team division as UK Pitbulls with his brother. In about a decent wrestling with a match, the Briscoe brothers defeated the Gorillas of Destiny in 8:16 when Jay Briscoe defeated Tama Tonga by pinfall the Crucible. Tonga Lua 34, Tama Tonga 36, Mark Briscoe 60, Jay Briscoe 65. Tonga Lua are improving in Rumble 54C-. And then Melissa Santos is interviewing Ty Valkyrie. So we've come to the UK and this stupid hellhole known as Norwich. You see, this is the issue of Impact. They think they can hide me. Look at that poster. She's basically stood outside Epic Studios where there's a poster advertising the thing. I'm not on it. No way am I happy with this. I'm sending a message to you, Tessa, Sting, Goldberg. I want last opportunity inside the steel cage at Bound for Glory. Now, after this episode aired live on Impact Plus, which it didn't, but there we go. We're saying it did air live because every week I'm going to have to book this venue because I can't do what they do in real life. They announced that the steel cage match between Ty Valkyrie and Tessa Blanchard has been set in stone, and Tessa Blanchard will be taking on Ty Valkyrie inside the steel cage from the UK in 4 weeks' time at Bound for Glory. Now, if we look at this when I'm taping this, so oh god, why are we in January 2020? We're nowhere near that yet. October. So I'm taping this for, what did I say I'm taping it for? Thursday the 10th, 1, 2, 3. So it'll be on Sunday the 3rd of November. There you go. 35E plus. Not bad. I actually can't complain with that. In about a decent amount of a cheat, Mighty Skull defeated Dalton Castle in 8:26 by pinfall. Mighty Skull 55, Dalton Castle 39. No work on 50D plus. And Matt and Nick Jackson are backstage. And they're like, one last time for the gold in a ladder match. You see, Lucha Bros, if you don't win, you can't go after the gold until January 2020. This is a one-time offer. Do you accept? And then Phoenix just walks on and goes, "We accept, boys. Now we've had a match, and we're going to get sorted." So they're basically, I was meant to give them a match on the main screen. I didn't do it. That's fine. That's my mistake. I'm not going to be announcing certain matches because I'm going to leave a few surprises up my sleeve. But we are going to be doing it. It's going to be I said it would happen possibly if AEW in this universe hasn't done this, so they haven't. But this match was amazing at it when they did it. It was a brilliant match. One of the best ladder matches I've seen. Caused a lot of uproar, but there we go. It's happening. 57C-. Beautifully done. In a battle had subpar wrestling and little heat, Bree Priestley defeated Brooke Adams in 6:18 by pinfall. Brooke Adams had a number of performance 36, Bree Priestley 32. These two have great chemistry, showed their performance. Brooke Adams in performance, Bree Priestley, of course, from the UK, dating Will Ospreay, so that's why she got in. So we're backstage, and we can tell this is a smaller room than normal for him, but Bill and Sting are in there with Sami Callihan in the office that we're using. It's 56C. I don't know if that's because Bill Goldberg and Sting are involved. As he goes, "Sammy, we found this in the trash after Sin this past Sunday." And he holds up the NWA belt and goes, Sammy goes, "Look, the NWA is dead. I'm not being a champion of a dead organisation. We don't need the NWA in Impact. We've got the IWGP Global House. We don't need anyone." Bill goes, I think we do. So we're vacating it from you. And next week, we're going to start a tournament to crown a new champion. By the way, at Bound for Glory, you're facing Magnus in a last man standing match. Somebody goes, "This is bullshit. You don't treat the face of the company like this. I'll get you for this." Now, for some reason, this hasn't allowed me to do what I had set up, which is handle the title change on this. But yeah, we've got some interesting matches going on at this show, and I think this one suits Sammy as a wrestler. I'm trying to build Sammy up to be in that main event position. He's not going to lose the belt. He's going to be in that main event position for as long as I can keep him there. Because I love Sami Callihan. In a decent match, AJ Styles defeats Hallows the Clown in 8:20 by putting the Stars Clash. Hallows the Clown 23, AJ 72. No work for him. He seemed off his game. That's fine. 56C-. Can't complain. In a poor match, OVE, Madman Fulton, Dave, Jake, Chris, and Sami Callihan defeated Jeff Cobb, Flip Gordon, Adam Page, and Grant Holt in 7:51. And Sami Callihan defeated Flip Gordon by putting the headlock driver. Right, I'm going to get into something now. Does anyone know who Grant Holt is who's watching this? Grant Holt is a footballer who used to play for Norwich, who got trained by WAW, and is now wrestling on a rare occasion. Yes, I have hired him for one night only. Sami Callihan 57, Jake Chris 41, Dave Chris 44, Madman Fulton 30, Grant Holt 23, Adam Page 30, Flip Gordon 46, Jeff Cobb 44, Cobb in Rumble 46D, and then Jay Lethal is backstage and he goes, "Hold on with your mouth, Johnny Impact. You've gone on Twitter saying I am lucky to be the IWGP Global Champion. If you think you can beat me and I'm just on a lucky strike, put your money where your mouth is and face me in a 2 out of 3 falls match." So on Twitter after this show, Johnny Impact accepted a 2 out of 3 falls match. Yes, I know I love my 3 out of 3 falls matches. So does WWE, even though they finally actually put on a decent pay-per-view for the first time in freaking ages. With Clash of Champions. That'll date because I've just literally watched that today, so this will date this episode. Ooh dear, I'm meant to be feeding the cats. Oh well, cats can wait. Why is Jay Lethal in the main event scene and Sami Callihan isn't? Oh, don't know what's going on there. But yes, it's Johnny Impact versus Jay Lethal for that title in a 2 out of 3 falls match for 54C- as long as Jay Lethal's still holding it by them. If not, someone else will come in and do it. In about a good wrestling and decent match, the crowd, CM Punk defeated Michael Elgin in 6:54 by going with the Shining Wizard. These two have great chemistry shown in their performance. Michael Elgin 46, CM Punk 78. CM Punk improving in performance, 63C. And Will Ospreay standing outside Norwich Castle. "I stand here outside Norwich Castle with one thought on my mind. I am here and I have made history. I am the first person in history of Impact to hold the New Japan NJPW Junior Heavyweight and X Division Championship at the same time. Now I'm going to hold an open challenge for my X Division title. There'll be a 6-way Impact X Division title. Ultimate X. Now TJP is in, so am I, of at least 4 spaces. So come on down and prove yourselves in this match at Bound for Glory. So yeah, an Ultimate X match is happening. It's going to be the X Winner title on the line, and it's going to be a 6-way match. Who's coming? I ain't going to let you know. In a decent match, Zack Sabre Jr. defeated PJ Black by submission with the ode to breaks. Zack Sabre Jr. 53, PJ Black 49. No records 52D+. I've just worked out what that noise is. That's obviously amazing move behind me. In about good wrestling, a decent match in the crowd, Johnny Impact, Adam Cole, and Will Ospreay defeat TJ Perkins, Jay Lethal, and Kenny Omega in 736, and Will Ospreay defeat Jay Lethal by pinfall with a hidden blade. Lovely. Will Ospreay 57, Adam Cole 59, Johnny Impact 67, Kenny Omega 64, Jay Lethal 64, TJ Perkins 42, Adam Cole in performance, Omega in Rumble, and Perkins in performance 61C. And Chris Jericho's backstage and goes, last Sunday night, I kicked Punk's ass all over the arena. Now I've got to come to this stupid country. I've been in this city and I'm already fed up of being here. And I've got 4 weeks to go. You see, Jericho's not done with Punk. My goal is to make him drink some alcohol. Now, I know it's a feud that WWE did, but we're going to make it a bit more interesting. Thank you. In about that great, good heat and decent wrestling, Christian Cage, John Moxley and Matt Sydal defeat RVD, El Generico, and Dave Bautista in 806 when Cage defeated El Generico by pinfall with Unprettier. Rob Van Dam was the weak link, that's fine. Dave Bautista 53, El Generico 69, RVD 39, Matt Sydal 52, John Moxley 70, Christian Cage 55, El Generico in performance 60C. We're going on to the main event tonight. Where's the hype video for this? There's meant to be a hype video, we've gone past it. In a good match, Chris Jericho defeated Cody Rhodes in 757 by pinfall the Judas Effect. Cody Rhodes 51, Jericho 74, Chris Jericho in performance 61C. And then that's the video. I don't know why that got moved. Chris Jericho is celebrating his victory in the ring when CM Punk runs in and attacks him, beating down Jericho to the match and announcing a huge match for the third and final time this is happening. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with the storyline, but CM Punk versus Chris Jericho one last time on that pay-per-view. And then finally, we're going to have another big match. Danny Duggan, IPW, Matt Walters, Falling Star, Rick Ruju, Impact, and Ashley Dunn. I don't know who he works for. In a poor preacher match, Eli Drake, Magnus, Petey Williams, and Rich Swann defeat Rick Ruju, Matt Walters, Danny Duggan, and Ashley Dunn in 11:21 with Magnus defeat Ashley Dunn by the diving elbow drop. Ashley Dunn 26, Danny Duggan 30, Matt Walters 27, Rick Ruju 33, Rich Swann 52, Petey Williams 37, Magnus 53, Eli Drake 40. No work improvements. We're going to end the show there. Our first show from Epic Studios gets a 62C, which increases our popularity in 45 regions. That's how you do a UK show when you're a little company. It took us 18 minutes to get through this. I'll see you guys next Thursday night for another edition of Impact Wrestling live from Epic Studios.